a special review for you guys, and it is it's the almighty iPhone 12 lineup. No, seriously, the almighty iPhone 12 lineup is here. So without further ado, sometime going to do a lot of tearing. Maybe I will surely edit this part.
Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
So, in the box, we have the Apple Series 6 and let me not drop it, please. Let me not drop it. The iPhone 12 Pro Max. First, let me just let me sit there. Can we take a minute to appreciate the box? Like, for real, this is excellent. So I wish I can take this further. I don't know. Money. So in the box also I have the 12 Pro Max case and the 12 Pro Max, okay, this 12 screen guard, sorry, and the iPhone 12. Say something. This box is small compared to the iPhone 11 I just unboxed recently. The iPhone 12 box is quite small. Like, this is really small, very small. Like, I can just hold it. So I'm going to be doing separate videos on the three of them, talk in detail about them, and that will be coming soon. Like, really soon. Actually now, but soon. So this is the iPhone 12, the Apple Series 6, the flagship Apple wearable, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Let's say it one more time. iPhone 12 Pro Max. So the unboxing. This is the unboxing. First impressions, I'm a fan of this design. Compared to the previous iPhone 11, this is it's actually much smaller, but this design is more firm than the iPhone 11, but this is more fingerprint showy. So as you can see, no charger brick in the box. So if you ask me my honest opinions, I would say that I should be carrying calabash right now to the river to swear for Apple, because how will I pay for these extra zeros and get no charger in the box? But anyhow, the iPhone 12, and I love the design. Like, my camera woman is actually angry at me right now, but I love this design. As you can see, It's compact. No, also I just forgot, no earphone in the box. I'm supposed to swear for Apple for you, but so this is it, the iPhone 12. Yeah. So, first impressions, I'm a fan of this design compared to the previous iPhone 11. This is much, it's actually much smaller, but this design is more firm than the iPhone 11. But this is more fingerprint showy. So as you can see, no charger brick in the box. So if you ask me my honest opinions, I would say that I should be carrying calabash right now to the river to swear for Apple, because how will I pay for these extra zeros and get no charger in the box? But anyhow, the iPhone 12, and I love the design. Like, my camera woman is actually angry at me right now, but I love this design. As you can see, it's compact. No, also I just forgot, no earphone in the box. I'm supposed to swear for Apple for you, but so this is it, the iPhone 12. Yeah, because this is the iPhone 12. It comes with the SIM ejector too, the sticker, the Chinese user manual.
I'm Becky. Welcome to Learning Chinese. 学中文
or the manual, which is apparently most of it are not in English, and the charging brick, which apparently is USB type C. My question is, why didn't Apple just give us a charger brick this year and decide, okay, from next year no more charger brick? Because the only phone that comes with this type C or this type of charger is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So apparently the truth is like Apple doesn't care. So
I'm stable, oh yeah, no label.
So that's it for the unboxing of the iPhone 12, and this is my review of the iPhone 12 after days of use. So let's get into the video. The iPhone 12 lineup was announced with 3 major core features, which is the 5G cellular network and the Apple's latest A14 Bionic chip with the new refresh design. Hallelujah, there's light. So
Looks good.
the cellular network chip, the Apple's latest Bionic chip, and the refresh design, which I'm currently a fan of now. I can say that's the best design I have seen in an iPhone. I was a big fan of the iPhone 4 design though, because I liked the design of the iPhone 4, maybe just because it's reminiscent and came new at that time. Like that was the starter, that was the start of iPhones for me. But I was a big fan of the iPhone 4 design, and now I'm a big fan of the iPhone 12 design. Like, it's more grippy, it's more firm, but it will take some time to get used to do. So now, this is my review of the iPhone 12. I can say the biggest improvement to the iPhone 12 came in selfie camera with the inclusion of night mode, portrait shots, night mode features, and deep vision, which I'm really a fan of right now, because Hallelujah. I really love taking night mode pictures with my selfie camera, because when I was going out at night though to take the photos, I just found out that I really loved taking night mode photos on the iPhone 12. Apple also promised us an enhanced back camera features, but it's not really noticeable in the iPhone 12. And I guess the iPhone 12 mini, because Apple announced the iPhone 12 mini to be the same thing as the iPhone 12, just smaller in size. But I'm not sure that's true though, because because smaller size means smaller batteries and smaller speakers and smaller screen to body ratio. Anyways, the improvements in the back camera of the iPhone 12 were not really noticeable though, but I could notice some few tiny details, like it had more texture and less noise. It had more brightness for better performance in low light areas, like in places where lights will be very low or where there are not much lights. The iPhone 12 had the ability to bring out light or draw out light and take better pictures in those areas. The 12 has a brighter display than the iPhone 11, and for the first time Apple decided to gift us the same display for all of the phones in the same lineup. So the iPhone 12 has the same display as the iPhone 12 Pro, the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and the iPhone 12 Mini, which Apple calls the Super Retina XDR OLED HDR10 display. Like the display on the iPhone 11, which is the liquid display, the Super Retina display was much cleaner and much sharper and was much brighter. The iPhone 12 though comes with a brighter display that peaks 1200 nits compared to the iPhone 11, which is 625 nits. Yes, the iPhone 12 is physically smaller than the iPhone 11 and all other iPhones that came after it. Like the iPhone 11 also though had the same size with the iPhone XR, but the iPhone 12 is smaller than the iPhone X and all other iPhones, including the 6, with the exception of the 4 and the 12 mini, which, talking about the 5G cellular network chip, as we all know, this is Nigeria, so just count it out of your budget, like it's useless. We don't have 5G and we are not expecting it anytime soon. Even our 4Gs really needs a lot of work put into them. So if you know you were hoping for 5G like in the next year, I don't really see it possible. So like Apple really toned down the size and they gave it a more screen to body ratio with tinier bezels, but the top notch is still there. We all like face sizes, so we can't complain. Last but not the least, the battery life. Oh God, please, Apple, why? The iPhone 12 battery is bad. Bad. The iPhone 11 battery is better than it though. So if you're the kind of person that likes bigger phones, so the iPhone 12 is not for you. Anyways, last but not the least is the battery. The battery of the iPhone 12 is really bad. Like during my first day of use, after the setting up and the installation of the apps and everything, I used the iPhone 12 to do a lot of gaming, and yes, I really love the new haptic feedback of the iPhone 12, but the battery life is very poor. I used it for a full day and ended up in zero. You won't really have much of a problem though if you're someone that doesn't use your phone for a lot of heavy-handed tasks like I do. But the iPhone 12 battery is really poor, like it's worse than the iPhone 11. Anyway, my overall impression on the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 is a very good phone to buy with the improvements in the selfie camera, which I really love a lot. But I am someone that values battery above anything else, so I will give the iPhone 12 not a very good review because my overall impressions on the battery life is really poor. Like Apple needed to work on the battery life of the iPhone 12. So if you like this video, please subscribe, and a thumbs up will be much appreciated. So see you once again, I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.